What's up? What's up? How are we doing, everybody? I hope you guys had a good start to your week. I know we did here. And my dog is yawning in the background already. I can see exactly how this stream is going. But no, I hope you guys had a good start to your week. Um, had a nice couple of trades today. Nothing too crazy, but always nice to start the week green, especially after a pretty slow, tedious week beforehand. Yeah, I know, Sean. He sounds like a lot of animals. A pit bull is not one of them, though. But, anyways, we will go ahead and get right into it here. I do want to go over the trades we took today. The main one was on Meta, and this thing actually ended up running like crazy, but the way we approached this level was a little sketchy, so I didn't want to. Actually, it's not that I didn't want to. I just really don't trust anything where it's at right now. So, whenever we get a nice, strong move in the direction that I'm looking for, that is pretty much all I'm expecting out of the stock. Um, Buyers were pretty slow on this up until basically the candle that we ended up getting out on, and then they just did not stop after that. So it is a little annoying to see that, but either way, we still had a nice trade on it. Ended up taking the Meta 730 calls here at 945. Got in on this candle, and we ended up playing this to the 950 candle. So it was a 5-minute trade. 3 of those minutes were pretty slow, to be honest. So 950 is when we ended up getting out of this, which I actually think I sent the sell signal a little late. We ended up getting out on this candle right here on 949. So it was around $1 and it was around $1.10 move that we got on this. Maybe a little bit less because I know I was selling on the push here as we were heading towards 727. But either way, that was a nice little trade there. And then we also took Oracle, I believe, right? Am I crazy? No, we did take Oracle. Okay, just fact checking myself here. We ended up taking Oracle as well. Oracle was a relatively easy move on this. It was just a scalp. I was looking for a break below 283. We got this break below 283, and literally on the break, I sold. So, um, yeah, that was a quick little trade. That combined with Meta made a nice start to the week, though. So, that is how we started our week today. By the way, if any of you guys want to trade live with me and the team, if you're not a part of the floor already, first link in the description, there's a 3-day free trial if you guys want to sign up for that. We have pre-market reviews every morning, live trading, and live lessons in the chat. So this small portion of lessons that you're getting here on YouTube is just for the Monday night, but we do have live trading, pre-market reviews, and live lessons in the chat pretty much every day as well. Or not for the lessons, but the live trading and all that jazz. Listen to Levon. Listen to Levon. Also, I don't know if Justin is in here right now, but congratulations on passing your combine. I just saw that whenever whenever I was trying to get the stream started. But anyways, all right, guys, we will get right into it here. If you've been here before, you know what's up. If you haven't been here, we pretty much go through my watch list from A to Z, see what I'm liking, what I'm not liking, and we assemble a watch list for tomorrow and the rest of the week. So looks like Apple here ripped new highs today, which is pretty insane. It's a pretty major move for Apple here. I would not be opposed to looking at high of day from today, which is 264.38, just because we did make new highs, new all-time highs. And with that being said, if we can continue that momentum tomorrow, I wouldn't be looking for much off of this, but break above 265 would most likely be my target for this. So Apple does look good. I'm a fan. I'm usually not a fan of Apple, so the few times that I am, I like to kind of prioritize it. So Apple, I do like. This does look good. Moving on here, Airbnb. There was actually, I mean, as far as the contract volume that we need, there's still not enough, but there's actually a decent amount of contract volume on this today for Airbnb. It's typically completely dead. AMD, I'm still a fan at the same exact levels that I've been looking at since Thursday or Friday. So that one is definitely going to stay marked. It's on my Google idea. I will take a look at it though as we go down. I don't know if my internet is like bad today or what the problem is, but I swear everything has been taking so ridiculously long to load up. Like the stream didn't get started until what, 8:03, 8:04, and I was literally just waiting for OBS to like get done doing whatever it's got to do. I just glitched in my voice. Fantastic. So these full internet bars here are lying to me. Yeah, I know, Levon. There was pretty much every major thing was down today. See, CRWV, I am definitely interested here at this support on the 4-hour at 126.36. Looks like we bounced off of it today. Oh, not exactly off of it, but after hours low was very, very close. So I do like this. CRWV has a lot of potential for its setups, to be honest. I really like this stock. I like trading it because the volume is pretty consistent. It's not the most liquid thing in the world, but the volume is at least consistent enough that I can know what to expect. DAL, honestly, I think this still looks good up here at 62.35. And I believe that we put this on here last week, right? No, we didn't. We had it on here a couple weeks ago, though, for sure. And it looks exactly the same as it did before. Kind of like that. That might go on a side watch here. DDOG, I'm all good. Disney, I am all good as well. I do think we should be seeing on a larger time frames, at least. I think we should be seeing a breakout on Disney relatively soon, but as far as the short term and the intraday trades on it, I think Disney might be a lost cause as far as the type of trading we do. At 255.60. Sean, let's see. 255.60. It looks like you're sitting at an all right spot here. Swinging something at all-time highs, though, I will say, is I would personally, I would be sweating a little bit, but overall, I think it could just as easily make new highs as it could pull back. So I think you're sitting in a relatively decent spot, Sean. As far as taking a play on this, high of day doesn't look bad, which is the all-time high. I don't know if I like it better than anything else that I'm looking at, though. That doesn't mean I don't think we can continue. I just think that we have some better opportunities as far as a quick break goes. I might be wrong, though. Google has disproven me quite a few times. I think I sleep on Google a little bit too much. Meta, I'm interested at 738. I am not interested in this at today's high, but 738 I like. That's when we're going to be finally fully out of this nasty range we've been in. Above 738, we've got pretty easy room to 742. Yeah. Yeah, above 738, we've got pretty easy room to 742. So it would probably be 740 first target, 742 final target on this. And then if we, we need to in between there, obviously we can scale out more. Marvel, I'm all right. Microsoft, probably a no-go for me. MSTR looks like it could very easily come back down and give us a pretty clean downside move. This is not like a typical setup that we would look at, but usually when things are looking like this, they can fall pretty easily. Now, we do have a lot of areas here that'll basically be safety nets for MSTR, so it doesn't just tank straight down. It very well could blow straight through them, but also these support areas could be very, very easy to stop MSTR from falling. But the way it looks on the 4 hour, it looks like this thing's getting ready to fall, free fall. So depending on if we're still here pre-market, I do like that. Because I think so far, other than CRWV, I think everything else has been upside. So that'll be good to have some variety. Nvidia, I'm just not a fan at all where it's at right now. I think overall it should be seeing a little bit more downside based off the fact that it's rejecting that zone, but I just really don't want to take anything on Nvidia. Oracle. I think I'm probably oracled out here until we get down to 271. But even then, I don't love this level. Just one test on a larger time frame, which that's fine, but it's gonna have to set up either after hours or intraday or something before I would be super confident that this is gonna be a majorly important level. I think I'll probably pass on that for now. PLTR, not really interested until we see at least 188.20. So we're pretty far away there. PayPal, I'm all good. RGTI. You guys have no idea how badly I want to be able to take a trade on this. But it is not ready yet. Yeah, not ready yet. Sorry guys, I feel like half of this stream is like loading screens for you. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on shop as well. Also, I'm actually looking to take anything on Tesla until Thursday. On that out there. Snow, I'm all good. T-Mobile also has earnings this week. This made it on my watch list a while back when it was nearing all-time highs, and I really would like to take it off the watch list. Actually get to take a trade on this is at all-time highs. But whatever. Does the stream like look and sound all right to you guys, or is it like cutting out real bad? Because either TOS is ridiculously slow. No. Yeah. Test to like an actual playable area on this thing, and then we can start making some real moves again. All right, I'm going to imagine that there is nothing on the rest of these, but I'm going to still check them regardless. Good quality, but freezing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. All right, massive consolidation on block, and can't even understand me. Great. Fantastic. All right. So looks like we've got Apple, AMD, CRWV, DAL, Meta, and MSTR, I believe. Let's go through here and we'll make the watch list now. If you guys hear me cutting out a lot, my apologies, but there's unfortunately not much I can do about that. Apple, I'm going to be looking at the 264.38 all-time high for a breakout. See a continuation of today's momentum, targeting a break above, easily see above that. Just looking at this right now, I would say that my stop loss is probably going to be around 264. Depending on how we're moving closer to open, I'll adjust that because that seems like a pretty Apple. Like just looking at the chart right here, the stop seems pretty wide, but 264-ish would anywhere between 264.10 to 264 would be the area that if we give that up, solid immediately. So John said solar flares hitting us, messing with it again. I don't know about that one. All right. AMD, I'm going to adjust my entry level to high of day from today. So AMD, looking at the 242.88 high of day for entry. Targeting a break above the 244 all-time high. And my final target will be momentum based above that. Overall, we need to break above the 1 hour trend before we get our entry. So this should provide an extra boost of our approaching properly. Final target for this trade will be above this 1 hour trend. Overall, this should be a pretty major move. Like it should not be passive whatsoever. It should be a very aggressive move. All right, next up, CRWV momentum. Overall, we have easy room on this down to 124.20. DAL, I'm literally going to go back and copy and paste from the trade ideas because nothing at all has changed on this setup. The way that I would approach it is exactly the same. So that, which we are still attempting to break, which will take us into the earnings high. Have room to 63, then the next 4 hour resistance at 63.20. Uh-oh. Are you guys still there? I literally just got an alert on my phone that the Wi-Fi in general is not working. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay, what is going on? Hearing you type. Okay. I'm so confused. The chat's updating on OBS. It's not updating on YouTube. All right. Yeah. Thomas, the problem is from my end, like it looks like everything's still fine, but I'm trying to watch the stream from my phone just to monitor it, and nothing's showing. Okay. If you guys can hear me, I'm just gonna start up the stage in the Discord. It says there's only 4 people in here right now, so I would imagine that 4 people are in the Discord. And if you're not, just use that first link, join up, and I will continue this on the stage in the Discord. But